Now I just have to...
It's about that time for everybody's favorite show.
Oh my god. I thought that would kill. Alrighty. It's time for the GOAT. That's why it's the GOAT! The GOAT! So, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. What do I even say, honestly? There isn't much to actually say. That hasn't already been said. But there is no limit. That's all we know. And the other thing that we know is that it's the third strike that counts, of course. So I actually feel bad. Like, I haven't played this game nearly enough, like, on the internet as I think I should have. And it's the fight for the future. It's important. We have to save the kids. There's several that I play. Alex, Yang, Ken, Hugo, Elena, Makoto, Chun-Li, Ibuki, a bit of Oro, a bit of Q, Ryu, Remy, and that's basically it. Alex, of course, he's my dude. Has been a little while since I booted this up. Ooh, dutters. But yeah, we're just gonna feel some things out, see if we can get through Gil without any huge issues. Hopefully we can. The problem with Alex is I love him so much in the Street Fighter 3 series that every other version of him, the two that exist, both in Tatsunoko and in Street Fighter 5, like they don't do it for me. It's just not the same. The vibe's off, bro. Tatsunoko I like a bit more because it's more interesting because he's in a crazy versus game. But in Street Fighter 5, I just didn't dig him at all. He's like one of the worst characters. I think had some cool stuff for sure, but yeah, just wasn't the same. I would have loved if he was in Street Fighter 4. I think they would have. I don't know why. I just think he would have been better a fit there. That's my moves. That's the thing. Now, why pick that over Hyper Bomb, which does maybe more damage? It sure does. I think they're pretty comparable. Is that Hyper Bomb, you have one shot to do it because you fill up that meter forever. Whereas Stun Gun Headbutt, it's not nearly as big of a meter, and just doing the flash chop into German suplex just makes the damage that I just think it's the better choice. I will take Hyper Bomb once I lose a match, because it is a spectacle to see. All right, Yang. Yeah, Yang is another character I do have fun playing. A lot more fun than Yun. This is the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection version. I really wish Capcom would release online edition for just Third Strike. I did want to try to play some... Completely whiffed that. I did want to try to play some matches on this. No one is playing the Steam version at all. I must have sat there for 10 minutes trying to find anything. No one's playing that. I guess I could take out another of the console versions, but no thanks. If people like this video, if lots of people want to tune into some Third Strike action, I might go online with some more versions, mess around, maybe invite Rocky over. We can get some games in. The thing with Third Strike, and I'm sure some people have this with a number of fighting games, you just play it. You'll remember all the basics and stuff. Obviously, the really good shit might be a bit far away from the old memory banks. Certainly is for me, but just in terms of remembering all special moves, remember the general gameplay systems, like it's just kind of like riding a bike, right? Now I can go to Russia, or I could go to Russia. I like Necro a bit more than 12, so why don't we give him a shot? I did not play New Generation or Giant Attack very much at all. I only saw one arcade ever that had New Generation when it was new. It was in a movie theater, and it was like the old cab that just said, yeah! That just said, I didn't say yeah, but it just said 3 on the front. I think they might have changed that eventually. Ooh. I think they might have changed that cab eventually. Certainly for Second Impact they did. But Third Strike is the majority of my time playing the Street Fighter 3 series when it was new. My local arcade, when I started going to high school, got it. And it was there for a good long while. It was there until like, I don't know, 2001 or something. So a couple of years of playing this. No one would play it. In my memory, and this might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's right. Is that Third Strike was like helped, Street Fighter 3 in general, but Third Strike specifically was helped immensely by Evo Moment 37. And it's crazy that I do a podcast every other week with one half of Evo Moment 37. It did so much for that game to be everyone going, what the fuck? I don't know if it'd be Third Strike would be remembered as well or played or loved as much as it is like for the last since 2004 without that. I think eventually it could have. Maybe another similar situation to that moment could have happened in another tournament. But I don't know. I also love, just where we're doing this bonus stage, is that it goes up from Street Fighter 2 to beating up a car. Street Fighter 3, you're beating up a SUV. And Street Fighter 6, you're beating up a fucking semi-truck. Who registered these cars for the tournament? Is that a thing that they have to do? Like, kayfabe aside, in the World Warrior tournament, they're like, okay, so you beat that ninja girl, but now destroy this vehicle. Oh, Buki, another one of my favorites. I was also considering playing the reshade version of this game. I don't know how to get it working precisely. Max played it on his channel like a few months back.
Wow, the colors, man. Wow, this is bizarre. Holy shit.
It's basically the exact same game. It just gives a different vibe to some certain stages and character colors. It's a little more depth to it, and essentially there's also Forward Strike that does a rebalancing to the game. I would like to try those out in the future if y'all want to see them. Flash, yeah. Well, that's an easy choice. I don't want to fight Chunners anyway, because we have to get this animation. I don't know why that poison is not the right colored poison. Why is it kind of Roxy? Kind of forget why that is. Oh shit! Just walked up and did it. I do have problems fighting Hugo as Alex, so this might be a barn burner. This might be a slobber knocker. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we'll be fine. Hugo's music, like, this is like a really underrated track. I mean, people like it for sure, but I think it doesn't get talked about as much as other stage themes. Oh, shit. Oh, hard read. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah. Now I just have to... Oh my god. I thought that would kill. No! Oh! Hammer Mountain! Funny thing, the move in the localized version is called Hammer Frenzy, but that's not what it is. It's Hammer Mountain, as he clearly says. I think in the original Japanese version, it's translated as Hammer Mountain, but for some reason in the English, they just called it Hammer Frenzy for some reason. It's probably because it didn't fit. That's probably why. On the Super Art Select screen. That's just my guess. Maybe not, because they got fucking Stun Gun Headbutt. That's just as long as Hammer Mountain. Whatever. Oh. He's probably gonna kill me. I'm probably gonna choke. Watch me choke, folks. I'm the choking king over here. So let's do Hyper Bomb. I feel it's appropriate for Ugo. I don't know, maybe Hammer Mountain wouldn't have fit in. Let me know in the comments why you think it was called Hammer Frenzy. I haven't gotten any tornado DDTs, and I kind of doubt I will. I really want to, though. Maybe Hugo's not the person to try it on. That was scary. I don't know what he's gonna do. Fuck. Wow! All right, he's blocking a lot. All right, he blocked the tornado DDT. It's like tornado DDT sucks so bad. It's slow. It can be blocked even though it's a grab. Whatever. Oh! Oh my god. Escape. Yeah. Hyper bomb. Good stuff. Got my revenge. Ooh. Probably. God, I actually don't know. A true warrior never fears a challenge. So why don't we do Makoto instead? We're gonna be fighting a Shoto later because one of the last matches before Gil is gonna be Ryu for Alex. So no reason to do a Shoto when we'll be fighting one later. And I'm sure people want to see Makoto anyway. I think like Makoto versus Alex is kind of an interesting matchup because they're both like weird hybrid grapplers kind of, or strikers. A lot of people asking for Makoto. Oh, well, a lot of people asking for any Street Fighter 3 characters in Street Fighter 6. And like, yeah, considering how 4 and 5 had tons of Street Fighter 3 characters, like Ibuki, Alex, Makoto, and Dudley in Street Fighter 4, Elena, you know, there's just tons. And the fact that they didn't even get one in the base roster or in the first season of DLC is just bizarre to me. Maybe they're just saving it because they know people want it. Unfortunately, that might be the reason. First parry there of the entire video. Oh, yeah! I risked it all. And escape. Wow, that should kill. The only reason he didn't kill Hugo is because he just has a lot of HP. Alright, that went well. I kind of thought that Makoto would be really toxic. If people help you... I don't think Makoto has an ego problem. I really liked how in more modern Street Fighters they changed win quotes to be more written for that character that you're fighting. Level 3! Is this based on the amount I haven't... Oh, God. I haven't parried. I just don't remember. Sorry. Oh! Yeah! Oh! Not bad, actually. I usually do way worse towards the last few balls there. Fear is a challenge of battle, but always remember you cannot escape your destiny. My destiny is those beats in my head.
Fighters ready. Engage.
It's in my head. Somehow knew it. I actually really like playing as Elena. She's probably like my second or third favorite character in Third Strike. She's just fun. And if you're like somewhat decent with her, like you can get some wins against people that are more comfortable with traditional characters. Just because her movements are so like crazy, her range is like really good. And she just has some tricky normals. Oh my god. Wow. But in like New Generation, I think even in Second Impact, but certainly New Generation, Ella's not that great. Because she has like 1 or 2 less moves. Specials, I mean. She doesn't have like Link's Tail, like her breakdancing move. And I think another one she's missing. Not Rhino Horn. Oh shit. Maybe that one? I forget which one. I feel like she's missing 2 special moves. That's fine. That's fine. Do the pose. Boo! Unless she wins this match, we're not going to see the pose. It's wild to me that people are finding animation references that Capcom used in like 96. 96! Just that's the development year of like Street Fighter 3. Unless that pose came in one of the later revisions, like it only came out in Third Strike, I forget. Ooh. Ah! Nope! Should have done my air stampede. Fucked up. Do it! I mean, that's a really good one, too. Maybe Hyper Bomb, just to see. She jumps around so much that maybe using Stun Gun wasn't the best idea. She's just gonna jump over shit half the time. If I'm gonna lose to anyone, I'm glad it's just Elena because we can just listen to her theme again. While this is a great stage, I actually kind of do miss her New Generation or Second Impact stage when you're on like a bridge and there's like a waterfall and then it collapses. I do miss, there's this weird thing that I have where it's like I love Third Strike for its gameplay and its music and all of its balance changes, except for a few notable ones. I kind of wish we had kept a couple supers and special moves. Certainly Sean's Dragon Smash, be the old version, would be better. This stays in New Generation and Second Impact. I really wish we could just get those in, like, I don't know, a fan game, or I wish they'd been DLC for Third Strike Online Edition back in the day. They had additional DLC colors, which is great. I would have paid for the stages from those games. Fuck. Alex's stage especially. Like, I love New York Subway, but really wish that. And I really miss Ken's San Francisco stage with his boat, which is still crazy that shit showed up in World Tour mode. That was amazing. Like, that is the Street Fighter 3 representation in Street Fighter 6. That's the only crumb we got. That's not actually true. I think a couple of Street Fighter 3 characters were mentioned in a couple of characters bonding segments. Oh. Bah! Yeah, I think Elena was even mentioned at some point. All right, Urian. Going back to stun gun. To die. The battle of the power bombs. You might get a power bomb on me, I'm not sure. Urian theme, also another great one. There's very few that are not good. I don't know, the maybe not even good, but just kind of mid, or is like 12 slash Necros. And maybe Sean and Oros? Maybe? I don't even know for sure. Again, not bad. Like, Remy's is also super great. I'm sad we didn't actually go to Remy's stage, but between him and Dudley, I'll want to fight Dudley and Alex, but we could have heard Remy's music there for a second. Would have been nice as well. Okay, fine. Fine, just blocking my grabs. I hate how, you know, in modern day, Zangief has a zillion grabs in Street Fighter 6, and they all can hit. But Alex has all these special cool throws and grabs, and a lot of them can be blocked. Tornado DDT, the headbutt, ton of shit. There you go. A karate uniform and headband, you must be Ryu. I heard a lot about you, now I'll confirm those rumors. I can see the power in your eyes. Don't hold back. Ryu sees someone strong and he just jizzes in his pants. Okay. Yes, I can parry those. Ryu and Ryu's stage specifically in this is just, I've had a lot of sweaty matches over the decades. This stage is synonymous with me with like a lot of high intensity bouts. I don't know why that is. It just happens to get picked a lot, I guess. Oh, the swagger. Oh my god. All right, no swag there. Zero. The swag was sucked out of me with how badly I mistimed that. Could have done anything there and it would have hit, but I did nothing. Shit. Donkey kick. Ryu explaining to Ken, oh, I developed a new move. He's like, what's it called? It's called the donkey kick. Yeah. And Ken's like, it's called what? No, it's actually called like Judan kick, but like it was localized as donkey kick. And Ken's like, okay. All right, so now I believe it may be time for old Gil. Truth be told, when I first saw Gil, I saw screenshots of him in an old EGM, but even more so when I first fought him in New Generation, that aforementioned cabinet I saw. I was like, this is ridiculous. What a terrible boss. Because he was like the first new boss since M. Bison, and it's like, that's a hard act to follow. Like, now I think he's come into his own, especially when he was adding Street Fighter V. But it just seems not very Street Fighter-y, right? It just seems very Dark Stalker-y. Now, the key to kind of doing well against Gil is to just is hoping and praying that he always does one of his supers and you're not caught pressing buttons during it, so he doesn't have a full super meter for resurrection. And yes, you can hit Gil out of resurrection, but only, depending on your character, only a few certain moves will actually... Oh, shit! And is it true that Wings of the Seraphim does a shitload of damage even if you block it? And I cannot even fathom parrying all that? Sure does. But I'd rather do that than botch trying to hit him out of resurrection. And... Oh. Ah. I always forget if it's Gil, if you actually beat the game with Gil, if you unlock him. I don't think it's in this version of the game. I can't remember. It may or may not be. But he gets an ending where, like, Alex is a bad guy, which is awesome. Oh my god, I'm doing so fucking well. I just looked at my health. Oh. Oh! Nice. Damn. I thought that was going to be like 3 matches minimum. I couldn't even counter even one of his blows. Like, we're not even talking about Gil. His reputation does not do him justice. He's much stronger. Sorry, they can't do anything. The other thing I was going to say for Gil's ending is that, like, they're trying to make it so that Alex is going to be the new Gil, which I always kind of wish they followed up on. But I guess in Street Fighter V takes place before Street Fighter 3, they couldn't really do it. There's Jean Reno. Just straight from fighting demons in Onimusha. Dad, hey, where's Alex anyway? Need him to set up our tent by the lake, you know. Hey, Daddy, are you listening? Daddy, what's the matter? Is that all he... And he's just having the greatest fight of all time that no one gets to see. Ha, no way. The show's just begun. Get ready. And then they don't have a resolution to that fight. It's just weird. One of my favorite videos I've ever done was the what happened on Street Fighter 3 in general. Just because we got in that great quote from someone that worked on the series that just says, there's no perfect solution to anything in Street Fighter 3. You'll never have a perfect game plan going in. It's a game where you literally fight for answers forever. And I do really, that's a little grandiose, of course, but like the core of that is true. I think this is one of those fighting games where every time you play, you'll always see or feel something new, or you'll be like, wait, what? That can happen? Huh? And you'll want to go lab that. You want to go check out YouTube videos, see if anyone else is talking about that, see if it's a known thing. You're always searching for knowledge in Street Fighter 3, and especially Third Strike. But thank you, Capcom, for making this one during this fighting game week. This is probably the only Capcom game that I'm playing because I want to spread the love. And I'll probably be back. I'll probably be back playing you until I die. Third Strike. You're just one of those all-time classics. But do let me know what you thought about this in the comments below. If you'd like me to do more Third Strike stuff, maybe multiplayer in the future and such. And I'll see if I can give you that infinite style Third Strike entertainment in the future.
Check it out now. Third Strike, yo. Yo, check it out now.